Hey, good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good evening, T-Pain.
And good night.
He's good. He fits right in.
What comes after that? Let's see if he can figure it out.
No, you don't.
What comes after? Good morning. In terms of meals. Good morning meal. Good afternoon meal. Good evening meal.
Are we in
Good
LA?
night.
Because if we're in LA, you just get one.
What?
Because you got to have brunch.
There's brunch always in LA.
Okay, so.
After.
It's like
Good
he's
night.
never gonna get this. After the night meal, he's saying. Well,
After dinner.
There's another meal.
The fifth meal?
Fourth meal,
Fourth
but
meal.
very
Taco
close.
Bell's fourth meal. Very close. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that's what.
He
I
got.
thought it was fifth.
That's my man,
Okay,
T-Pain.
I thought it's a Taco Bell, right? Yeah.
Yo, Tallahassee. How long you known T-Pain for, Syph?
Long time, man.
Long time before he blew up.
When did you first? What was your first album? What year?
2005?
All the way
Around then.
back.
Yeah.
God.
I know when
Interesting.
Akon was like, "Yo, my brother got this kid."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I still can't speak Spanish. This is terrible.
Your Spanish game. Neither can
who
Syph.
would? What do you mean? Why?
Rosetta Stone. I've been
Where did the Spanish come into play?
This is new. You have to know it in New York. And this is something I'm every time
I
I
don't
come. You do.
I don't speak Spanish.
Does he just looks Spanish? No, he doesn't.
I don't.
Oh, you definitely know Spanish.
I do not
when
know
you talk,
Spanish.
because you in Puerto Rico was talking like, unless y'all was just messing out. Y'all,
It's just
tell you what
his
I
name's
was
Puerto
doing.
Rico.
y'all was playing with me.
Can I tell you what I was doing?
Yeah.
Bullshitting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all he does.
Sounded so real.
That's all he does.
I could fake Spanish talk, and I could fake sports talk.
Oh, okay.
Really
yeah, I can do
good.
the sports thing for real.
The fake
for
sports
sure.
talk? You
yeah,
can fake it?
all the time.
Not into sports at all.
Whatsoever.
Don't even give a shit.
What, 2
I
minutes?
could fake it, right?
Oh, of course.
And know certain names
Oh,
to throw
of
into
course.
place.
Oh,
So then we'll try right now. I mean, what do you think about what's going on with the Falcons this season? I mean,
Oh man, it's I don't think they're not gonna last long.
Perfect.
It's not gonna last
Perfect.
long.
it's already gotten pretty bad. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
with Julio Jones hurt and whatnot.
All that, yeah. Then fucking DeMarco Jenkins. He's not.
You can't just make up names, though.
I thought it was okay. I don't know what.
DeMarco was a good football name to guess. Like in real life,
You know there's no DeMarco Jenkins?
no, there's not a DeMarco Jenkins on the Falcons, but there are DeMarcos throughout the NFL.
plenty
But
of
nowhere else in life would you find a DeMarco. It's like-
DeMarcus.
No, but then when somebody says that, like, there's no DeMarco on the team, you go, oh, not DeMarco.
Fucking
Get it? They'll go with
then
it.
you gotta they'll jump in.
Javaris.
Your fake football names are incredible. Yo, so T-Pain, where did the music thing start for you?
Can I wear your chain?
You can.
During the interview?
Have fun with that.
God, it's heavy. What was your first piece of equipment?
My first piece of equipment was a Fostex 8-track. I mean, that was my first real piece of equipment. My first, keyboard my dad got off the side of the road. It was just in the neighborhood somewhere.
Happy boy.
Was your dad into music too?
Yeah, but he
Sam.
was, not that great, so.
He wasn't that great at music.
No, but
He loved it.
Yeah. No, he loved it. He put me into it, took me to the studio, and, that's where I got it from, I guess.
What? And this was in Tallahassee?
This is in Tallahassee in, early 90s. I
What
guess.
was going on in Tallahassee?
Oh, man. A whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah, I've never.
No, it's making me want to, turn up.
Don't turn up.
Yeah.
So does nothing? I've never heard besides Florida State.
There you go. Look at that.
Nothing else in
You're
Tallahassee.
getting it.
Yeah, that's the only thing to
Strip
know.
club capital,
Strip club capital.
right? Tallahassee strip club capital.
There's no strip clubs in Tallahassee. Well, there's one now.
Or maybe I'm
There's-
thinking
there's a
is
half
that
of-
Tampa?
No.
Some with a T in Florida.
It's Miami for sure.
No, not the not quality, not Magic City strip club.
Oh,
I'm talking
just the amount of them?
grimy,
Disgusting.
disgusting, white trash strip clubs. I heard is either Tallahassee or Tampa.
Yeah,
Tampa.
It's got to be Tampa because
Yes.
Tallahassee's not allowed.
Porn stars
to
live
have-
in Tampa. Tampa has
Do they?
that. Yes.
Yeah.
There's some
Oh,
ones that-
Tallahassee's close to Georgia, right? Isn't that the
Yeah,
capital?
yeah. Tallahassee.
They didn't build a special strip club just for you?
No. Well, I don't
live there
know.
anymore.
After I left there, then they
should have named one after
they
him.
magically got one some kind of way. But I thought we weren't allowed because the governor lives there, and he was like,
So nothing was happening in Tallahassee. No music scene?
"No, not really. Actually, I mean, there was a few guys, but anybody that rapped at the time was real famous." In
Were
Tallahassee.
you cool when you were a kid?
No.
Nerd?
No.
I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. And the reason I love you, I would have assumed you were a big nerd. That was my assumption.
Well, the thing was, I wasn't even a nerd. I just didn't know what cool was. I just never hung out with anybody. I think I was fat.
What were you into?
Just nothing.
No
Music?
hobbies. No.
I had nothing. I just wanted to just do different crap in my hair and Just
Sound like a loser.
Drugs.
I was a
drugs.
loser. No drugs, nothing, man. I
Oh, what
wasn't,
a bore.
only the cool kids were doing the drugs.
And you weren't making music yet either?
Nah.
You were just like fucking around. You were just putzing around?
Yeah, I didn't do nothing. I didn't get into
Like
music.
comic books,
Nothing.
TV shows.
Nothing.
You were just
You
a
went to
bump on a
Martin?
log.
I was just the worst kind of person to be around.
Ugh, you sound horrible.
I was.
What was wrong with this guy? Did your dad get annoyed with you?
Skateboarding.
Was your dad like, what the
It was later that I started skate. I didn't start skateboarding until I started rapping. So that was
Is that teenage years now?
yeah.
Okay, so you got it together, what, middle school, early high school?
Middle school, I didn't go to high school.
You didn't go to high school at all?
No, I dropped out of school in 8th grade.
8th grade.
You weren't even cool. You're supposed to be cool if you drop out.
No. I mean, I got suspended like the last 8 days of 8th grade, and they said because of that I would have had to repeat the 8th grade. So I was like, fuck this.
Wait, you didn't go to not one day of high school?
No. Well, I went to lunch. When I got a car, I was able to sneak into the lunchroom and get in the line.
Hold on, this is fascinating. Saif, do you not hear that? Do you also hear that? I've never heard of someone essentially. Of course, it worked out for him because he's brilliant, but he threw in the towel on life at the end of 8th.
No, it's not, I don't see it like
He
that.
said you have to repeat. He was like, well, fuck it, then I'm done. At 8th grade? Your parents were like, no, you have to go repeat 8th grade.
No, because they suspended me because they had just
Some
passed,
bullshit.
no, they just had passed this law to where you got it like no matter what you have on, you have to tuck your shirt in. And they suspended me because I didn't have my shirt tucked in. And my dad was like, well, if they gonna concentrate on fashion and dress code more than they are grades and shit, then you know, then don't go back to that shit. So I never went back.
And how was that?
Except for lunch. It was fucking amazing. I was boring as shit because everybody.
Well, so then what do you do?
Everybody that I knew was in school all the day, and then, you know, when they get out, I'm still on that same school schedule, so I went to sleep, and I don't know.
Hold on. We have to stop here more.
It's
What
very-
the fuck does a
very-
13-year-old do if they're not in school?
That's when I started getting into the studio. Like, I got into the studio so bad, my mom had to bring, like, food and, like, shit to make sure I didn't die in that studio.
So you just started fucking around nonstop by yourself,
Nonstop.
making music. Just
Yep. I built the whole studio in my room. It was like,
Oh, it was in your house though.
yeah. Yeah, I
You was
built
just in
all
there
that.
knocking joints out. Let me get one of those.
what are you guys doing? Strips?
Little Listerine.
Not really into the strips.
Me neither, but I'll try one.
So
Yeah, that's
what kind of music were you making when you started? Were you rapping?
Oh, yeah, I was rapping first.
How was the raps?
It was terrible.
Yeah,
You know the
nah,
name of his first album?
I
You don't know the name of his first album?
I'm in love
Rapper
with the
turned
strippers.
singer.
Rapper turned singer. That's right.
So come on.
I forgot about that. So rapper what did exist? That's right.
Yes.
It wasn't good.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was bad. I thought I was the greatest, though.
You should.
What was terrible? The lyrics?
Yeah, and the lyrics, the delivery.
Cause you're one of my favorite artists, yo.
Really?
Yeah, and you're very
appreciate
talented.
that,
Your
man.
melodies, your songs, your performance, incredible.
Man, thank you. I mean,
Were you getting some of the melodies back then, or not even? You wasn't even making hooks. Like,
I don't know. What's that?
who's this guy? He was there.
He grew up with me, man. This is Jay Lyric.
Jay Lyric, were you in school when he was doing nothing?
Yeah.
Like a normal person. Okay, good. So you were being normal.
Yeah, he went to like a Christian school and everything. It was very normal.
So yeah, the raps just weren't good. And then when did you? So you went right to singing, or how long you wait?
I actually didn't start singing until I did the mixtape
Yeah, the mixtape that got him the deal.
that got me to do. Yeah.
So the first attempt at singing worked.
A stripper was the stripper the song.
It was
that got you the deal?
it was when I did I'm Fucked Up, the remix of Akon's Locked Up.
Right.
That's when I did that, and then Akon and Boo heard that, and then
So you made that almost like a joke.
yeah, that's exactly what it was.
So the rest of the songs on that mixtape you were rapping.
Very yeah.
But
Well,
you
there
made-
was one song where I also did a joke to Blackstreet, the Deep song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one. That was the first time I used auto-tune on that mixtape.
Wow.
So that was weird.
How did you? So I guess the obvious question has to be at some point, and we don't have endless time today. So how did auto-tune pop into your head as something that you were gonna?
I had been looking for it for a while, and somebody gave me like a hack CD of all these plugins, and I found it. I heard it at one time on that Jennifer Lopez song where she did it for like a second, and I was like, I'm gonna find that, and that's gonna be my thing.
The Cher song was big too. Remember that?
That was
Cher?
huge.
That was like the
You
first one.
believe
I only
in my
heard like
heart?
that one little piece of it on those commercials where they where they got all the songs on the one CD, but I've never heard like that whole song in my
Well,
life.
and you had to think. I mean, listen. The second you hear Jennifer Lopez make a passable singing song, you're like, what technology is this? This has to be something good.